What's going on? We are back and we're working on this damn Mustang. I'm gonna cut the quarter off of it. I already got the passenger side pretty much done. I still gotta weld it in, but I'm gonna wait to test fit doors and fenders and all that, make sure I ain't gotta move anything before I melt it into the car. Here we go. So first off, gotta grind off all 27 layers of material right here. Then I'm gonna come in, I'm just gonna kind of cut around the quarter panel around where the spot welds are. Go ahead and peel it off. And then I'll come back and deal with what I gotta deal with on getting the rest of the quarter panel off, and then figure out what other surprises are hiding in behind this. All right, so we're gonna cut this quarter panel off, figure out what surprises are hiding underneath there. Passenger side has been, it was interesting. It of course, wheel well was rotten. It had been, the inner lip had been cut out, so there really wasn't nothing, there wasn't nothing welded, you know, for the wheel arch. It was just kind of sitting there with body filler all over it. It's just a really bad repair. It had a pretty funny patch in it. Can't find it now. It's got some repurposed metal in it, which is not, it's not a bad thing. I'm not against using like repurposing metal, but at least try to do 80% decent job at it. But one part of it, I don't know what I did with it now, but had a carburetor adjustment chart on it. I'll see if I can find a picture and put it on the screen, but it was pretty hilarious. This side turned out pretty nice right now. Like I said, it's just screwed in place. We'll weld it in, body work it in. We're going to put some reinforced filler here, because usually they have lead right here from the factory, and I'm not putting lead. I'm not going to be able to put lead back in it, so we'll just do some reinforced filler, work it in. But I want to get the doors test fitted and all that kind of stuff before we start doing that, in case we got to do any kind of moving around. So let me get started doing this, and I'll catch up with y'all here in a minute. All right, it's off. Yay. Okay. Ton of body filler in this thing, man. That's unreal. Look at that thickness right there. Look at that thickness. Foam. We got a little bit of rot right there. Some rot right here. Yeah. And we got a lot of rot going on here. Something that's weird. Is it? That's just glued in there. It's just, man. It's like the more I dig, the worse the car gets. That's all bad. So we're gonna have to do something here. The nitrous bottle ain't really fastened. It's just fastened to a bunch of rot. I just put the dum-dum in there to act as a seam sealer, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep dissecting this thing, getting the access off, and man, that thing's heavy. All that daggone insulation crap on it and body filler. Okay, so that's that. Gotta get that marker light off of there. And get all this foam and stuff out of here. Get all this cleaned up. Get it painted. Get the access metal out of there. And then we'll start test fitting the new wheel well in. We got a new wheel well. We'll put a new one in it. And then get the quarter panel on. So let me get that all tidied up and cleaned up. And I'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit. All right, what is going on? It has been, just killed that thing. Killing everything. It's been several days since I last recorded anything, and I've been working on this thing here and there. We got a new inner panel, new inner fender, everything seam sealed and tied in. Just kind of gotta do a slight little trim here and there on this to get this to drop right on. We'll get it screwed in place, and then I'm going to see about going ahead and getting the passenger fender and prime. I like to get the doors on it, get the fenders on it, and to kind of get everything lined up. Make sure the quarter panels, everything lines up good before we tack anything in. Probably go ahead and put the trunk lid back on it as well, just to make sure. You don't want to get everything solid and then something don't fit. Then you're like, why don't it fit? So I figured I'll show you. New drop down panel, new inner fender. Got everything sprayed with a coating, a rust coating. Everything seam sealed to the best of our ability. It's hard to see up in there, but looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and get this ready. We'll get it on. Come on, Mr. Fender or Mr. Quarter Panel. Let's get on the car now. I'll tell you. Let's get on there. You get in there and you freaking like it now. I said get in there, boy. I ain't wanting to get no act right in it. For some reason, passenger side seems to just fall right in place. This side wants to be a pain in the ass. That's the story of my life. Story of my life. That's more better. You get on there, damn it. Aha! Yes, we like that. We like what we see. Beautiful. Man, that's a big difference Looking at this thing with a brand new quarter panel on it, even though it ain't pulled in tight. You quit popping. Yeah, that looks 1,000 times better. We got this side already. I guess my camera's gonna try to give me a fit today. It just quit recording for some reason. So that side's it's in its place. We're going, like I said, get the doors and fenders on, make sure everything's kosher, and then go from there. So let me get this side screwed in, get it pretty much anchored where it won't move around. I gotta do a little trimming on this bottom panel. I don't understand. So I'm probably going to pop it off one more time, and I'm going to mark that and just cut the access off the bottom. It's kind of a shitty panel, but that's what they called for. Yeah. So let me get that done. We'll get the fender set up, get it cleaned and primed. I may go ahead and shoot something in these door jambs as well. We'll start moving the other direction with this car finally. I got the quarter panel screwed in place. And I got the passenger fender up on a stand. I already put one coat of primer on it. Just kind of been going at it. So we'll unbox this new fender and see what we got. Hopefully it ain't destroyed and needs a ton of work. And then we'll see about putting the new hinges on. So let's see what this fender looks like. All right, Mr. Fender. Let's see what you look like. Hopefully you look pretty damn good, I hope. Take off there, box. They don't want you on there. That's a black fender. Yeah, looks pretty good. Ain't got a bunch of dents in it. A little bit of dust. Oh yeah, so let me knock this fender off. And we're gonna have to put the doors on it first. Get them lined out. Got the first coat of primer on this fender. It's almost ready for a second coat. It's really humid and moist out today. So it's real sticky. Lovely weather. Got new hinges. Gotta figure out which hinge is what. Left, and that must be a right. FR and FL. Yeah, these hinges have been rebuilt. New bushings and everything in them. So let me knock these old ones off, put the new ones on. Get them doors on there and see what it look like. See if we can't get the door to sit in here and be nice. Alright, we're gonna see if I can't start a bolt on that thing. You get in there, bolt, and you like it. You get in there. They them nut plates move all over the place. Everything just wants to be in the floor. Okay, door is on. I'm gonna probably get the fender on it, but I'm just not 100% with that gap right there. Bottoms, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. It's almost like the front of the door might need to go up, and it might close it up a little bit at the top, so I'm going to keep working with that. But it actually opens and closes. I got the striker in it to be able to hold the door where I want it. If I can get the right, Ford's got like 20 different. That daggum door shuts pretty damn good. So I'm gonna work with it some more, see if I can't get the front of the door to arc up just a little bit more in the front. The door's got to basically turn like this. Try to close that top gap up a little bit, because I feel like it's going downhill. And I decided, I was looking at the passenger hinges. They're not really worn out. They actually feel pretty good, so I think we're just going to leave those. Hopefully that door will go right on. We ain't got to do a whole lot of adjustments. And he's got some hinges for something else later on down the road, or if he ends up needing them, then got them for spares. So let me work with this door a little bit more. See if we can't get that gap a little bit better in the rear. It is pouring down the rain. Hope y'all can hear me. But I think I got this about as good as I can get it. The door shuts and opens beautifully. And it's beautiful up against the rocker panel. So we're just going to let it ride. I can probably move the striker in a little bit to get it to sink in a little bit more. It's not horrible. So now I'm going to try to put the fender on, see how well that fits. Hopefully it fits. I hope to God it fits. All right, Mr. Fender. We own something. Alright, now it won't jump off of there. That thing kind of looking like a car. Man, if that don't get you going, I don't know what will. Side fits pretty damn good. That's not bad for a brand new fender. That thing bolted pretty much right on. I got a couple bolts across the top. This one didn't quite line up as that good, but I mean, most of them do, just kind of fix that hole a little bit, but I mean, I'm not mad at that one bit. That fits pretty damn good. Fits against the rocker perfect. So now we'll move to the passenger side. All right, it was pouring down rain, so I wasn't able to record, so I just kept working. We got this thing pretty much back together, mocked together. This door looks pretty good against the quarter panel. Bottom of the fender is not 100% because one of the mounting holes is screwed up and I gotta fix it. But looks pretty good. Thought about throwing the hood back on it, but I ain't 100% just yet. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I think tomorrow we'll come in, we'll start buzzing this thing in. I have to knock these back off and the trunk lid, and I got a little bit of fab work to do there on the corner, just where they had stuffed it full of filler. So I gotta add some metal there, but she's a car again, for the most part. So the goal is gonna be get this welded in, get the bodywork area kind of smoothed out. I'd like to see this car go all gray primer, and then we're that much closer to getting this thing in some color. I gotta at least pull the front fenders back off, but that's not a big deal. Get the door jambs done, things like that. So until tomorrow, we get her all melted in and move on from there. Okay. She pretty much melted in. I got a couple little spots I need to work on. I got to do on the inside at the bottom around the wheel opening, and I got to make a plate for here and then finish welding it across the bottom. I got a little bit of work to do in the corners and the trunk jam. It's pouring down rain again. That's all it does here, it seems like lately. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna put some filler in here, some reinforced filler. Go ahead and get this smoothed out and spray a little something on it. But I'm really happy with how this thing has made a U-turn and going the right direction now. So let me get this in, let this rain do whatever it's gonna do, and catch up with y'all here in a second. Oh, we got some bad weather coming. I got as far as I could get, and I run out of body filler, so I couldn't really get the body work how I want, but we got a long way to go still. But that being said, I am happy with how this thing is coming out. Coming out really nice. But that rain, man, something else. So I'm gonna get some more body filler, and we'll get back on this thing. Try to get this roof and prime, get the quarter panels and prime, and it's getting close to seeing some color on this thing finally. What color will we go? And yes, still going with a ratty muscle car theme. All right, that's gonna end up doing it on this one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Figured I'd try to put something together for y'all. Like I said, it's come a long ways, and I'm pretty happy with the progress on this car. So keep following along. If you're new here, I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate all subscribers and members, and stick around to see this one get finished. I got some other things we got going on too. So, whew, makes me happy. We'll catch y'all on the next one.